Hello and welcome to the GMB Nottingham Panthers highlights reel season 2005-06 so far. Most of what you're about to see takes place out on the ice here at the National Ice Centre. First up though, I thought you might like to have a look on the other side of the boards in here, Panthers locker room. So this is the GMB Panthers locker room, and with me, Panthers coach, Mike Blaisdell. Right, tell me about the routine before we look back on the season so far, but tell me about the routine before a particular game. Some of the guys get here a lot earlier than others.
Yeah, I think that's average 2 hours before the game they start arriving, and no later than an hour and a half. I think that's I believe they find each other if they're later than that. But I think 2 hours would be the average, but some would come down a little earlier than that. And you know, they do a lot of things to get ready mentally. I think some of them, I've seen them playing football out in the in one of the corridors there, and you know, others will be stretching on their own. Some have the headphones on, listening to their own music, getting into their own zone, if you want to put it that way. And you know, some are laughing and joking, and some have their game faces on.
And we have the goalies at one end of the room, and everyone else has their own individual stalls.
Yeah, we keep the crazy goalies away from the rest of the players. They're usually nutters, and they don't. None of them are like the other players, so we keep them segregated a little bit over there. Some guys, you know, they don't even talk to if they have a girlfriend or a wife, they don't talk to them all day, which is kind of it's a good excuse to stay away from your wife or girlfriend for the day. If you can pull that off, that's excellent. But I think, you know, and then some guys, it's just like every day's the same. You know, like you look at actually Crookshank comes down and he's just smiling. He goes through every day the same. But then you look at a Darling, like as you touched on, Darling comes down and he doesn't smile at anyone until that face-off or that final hooter. You know, the different characters that make up the club. You got the ones that keep things loose, and you know, I see Cardarelli's a guy that likes to joke around with a lot of the guys, and you know, Jeff Sebastian as well. They kind of have a good laugh, and then you've got your Paul Morans and your Darlings that are quite focused before the game and are quite serious, and you know, really want to. And then they get upset with the others sometimes when they're joking about. So it's kind of it keeps everyone on their toes, though.
The actual game so far this year been pretty good so far. I mean, we're in the race for everything as it stands at the moment, and we're going to look at the highlights from a lot of the home games and 1 or 2 on the road and what have you. But you must be pleased with the way it's panned out, because there was a lot of pressure on yourself and the team to do well this year.
Well, I think we started off, you know, there's always high expectations, and so when you don't really live up to as high as expectations that the people have on you or the fans, and what you put on yourself. So I think we kind of, I wouldn't say underachieved, but we didn't really gel the first few weeks, I didn't think. I know we picked off Sheffield a couple times, but then we had some hiccups, and I didn't think we were all on the same page at times. But as the season has progressed, I think we've become a kind of a close unit, and I think we're playing a good style of hockey, and we've given ourselves a chance in every game to win. I think there's been a couple of games where they kind of got away on us, but for the most part, we've had a chance to win every game that we've been in, and sometimes that's all you can ask. And we've obviously overcome a lot of injuries as well.
So it's time now to have a look at some of the action so far. You must have been absolutely thrilled when I phoned you up in the summer, though, and said, first game up, your old club, Sheffield.
Yeah, I thought, you know, there's got to be another team we could play the first game, you know. I thought, but then, you know, part of me said, let's get it over with, and because I knew it would be kind of, you know, a lot of emotions involved, and especially for myself, not necessarily playing them in our building, but going back into the Sheffield rink, and I think I was glad to get those games out of the way.
Well, I knew you'd be thrilled with the prospect of facing Sheffield first game. That is the first game up in our highlights reel. Let's go to the action.
Coach Mike Blaisdell back with the Nottingham Panthers. Dion Darling's been in a few of these big rivalries, the biggest in European hockey, but not with the Nottingham Panthers before. And first blood nearly goes to the Nottingham Panthers through David Clark, top scorer last year. Ends on the back of the netting. The fans enjoying that one, thinking it's the opening blood for the Nottingham Panthers, but not this time. Nottingham putting the pressure on first period. Another British international, Matt Myers. Back to Myers. Myers across. Emersick can't reach it. Emersick latches onto the puck though, circles, Sheffield back off, another shot, and Lehman manages to get it to the corner and Sheffield bang it down the ice to safety and a bit of respite. Still first period action, Nottingham Panthers building the pressure. Dan Welsh dipsy doodles down the right wing, has a look, takes it over the goal line, back across the slot, Tessier reaches and fires, and Lennartson has to bang the rebound away this time. Constant pressure from the G&B Panthers. Second period action now, Brad Patterson involved behind the play with Gavin Farrand, the young Brit from Sheffield, and he's coming up towards Brad Patterson now. He's been in a tangle with the keeper as well. Oh, cross-check to the head from Gavin Farrand, right under the linesman's nose. Everyone pairs off. That was dumb. That's going to be a big penalty, and that could be costly. The game finally poised it goalless, but now Nottingham surely going to go to a big power play here. Gavin Farrand all over little Brad Patterson, and Brad Patterson a very, very strong player despite the height difference. And now the linesman's latched onto the call. He's gone, he's history. His game's over until Coach Paul Heavey has a word, and it could be a long, long word. He could find himself riding the pine next game as well, just as a punishment for that, for dropping his teammates into it. Panthers will go to a 5-minute power play with Farrand off for checking to the head. Jeff Sebastian at point keeps it in. This is Brad Emersick down to the corner. Nottingham set up. Clark in front, the opening goal of the season. David Clark buries the power play. Welsh and Emersick the assist. 27:51 gone. And are the bragging rights for 2005-06 heading towards the Lace City? Still on the power play then with Gavin Farrand sent off. Dan Tessier. Clark riding shotgun. Tessier goes it alone and drills it upstairs. Lehman goes down. Lehman won the Grand Slam last year with Coventry, but he's not going to have a winning start with the Sheffield Steelers at the NIC this season. The biggest game in ice hockey, and Lehman looking at a 2-0 scoreline up on that board, and the Panthers fans celebrating. Second goal coming at 28:46. Power play strike to the GMB Nottingham Panthers. They lead the Sheffield Steelers by 2-0. Panthers maintain the momentum second period. Blas Emersick in the corner. And it's out front for David Clark again. This time Lehman gets a piece of it. Mike Perron will try and protect his keeper from Dan Welsh. But other Panthers come in. Both sides know it's a team game and they've got to look after each other. Perron's just doing his job there. You'd expect it from him. Brad Patterson, right wing for the GMB Nottingham Panthers. Cuts across centre ice, across neutral ice with speed. Matt Myers shot, soft one. Brad Patterson collects the rebound for the Panthers. And it's a 3-0 period and a dream middle session for Mike Blaisdell's Nottingham Panthers. Good session for the GMB Panthers. Matt Myers shot, not a lot of steam on it. Lehman could have done better. Brad Patterson couldn't have done any better than that. 3-0 Nottingham. Third period now, and this one really over thanks to that second period action, and it's the Nottingham Panthers driving forward. David Clark and Matt Myers combining. Cardarelli with the shot, and it's saved by Lehman. Back out front, Myers with the shot. Oh, they just can't get onto it, and Lehman finally manages to cover up. Now the Sheffield Steelers do manage to get it forward. Luciak, long-range wrist shot upstairs. It's a goal. Is it a consolation goal and no more? I think that'll be the case. Luciak firing home upstairs. Curtis Cruikshank down on his knees. The fans are on their feet and cheering. This one's in the history books. Over 5,500 in to see the first game of 2005-06 and a 3-1 victory for the G&B Panthers. G&B Panthers against the Cardiff Devils. Aubrey and Cruikshank on netmining duty. Callie Carlson, the Panthers captain, in a full mask because of the broken nose suffered in Sheffield, starts that move on the way down the ice, but David Clark couldn't latch onto the beginning. But now Jeff Sebastian has all the time in the world, and Aubrey gets the bottom of the pad down and just blocks the bottom corner. Sebastian probably had too much time on that one. Brad Patterson tries to force something, and Nottingham steal the puck. Curtis Bowen gets it down the boards. Matt Myers sweet backhand. Bowen to Patterson. Patterson goes to the backhand. Aubrey down again, and this time the shot's just wide. Still no score first period then. Into the second, and Panthers bring it forward. Lots of time, it's right across. David Clark can't get hold of that one on the backhand, but it's fired home for the Nottingham Panthers. Captain Carlson mopping up and firing into the back of the Cardiff net. The puck left all alone, and Carlson steps up from just beyond the circle. And in the big goldfish mask to protect that broken nose, the captain leads by example. Early doors, second period. Nottingham with their noses in front. Nottingham keeping the pressure on. Dan Tessier in front, knocked down. He can't get to the puck. At the other end, Johnny Phillips tries the shot, and it's a save from Cruikshank. He's gone down. There'll be some protection of the keeper here. Johnny Phillips right in the middle of it. Pairs off with his pal Paul Moran, and Dan Tessier's got hold of Garrow, and it's all calmed down now. Ed Patterson, the Cardiff coach, ruining another missed opportunity. Good save from Cruikshank though. Phil Hill's attempted clearance picked off by captain Callie Carlson, and Nottingham trying to keep the third period pressure on. Tight game, still just the one goal in it. Nottingham steal the puck deep in. Dan Tessier's in front, shot pad save. Blas Emersic can't get it out of his skates. It's all tangled up in there, and he couldn't get the shot away. Now Nottingham driving the right wing. Brad Patterson across to the front. Backhand shot from Curtis Bowen, and he fumbles the save and juggles it. And manages to cover up and glove it with the blocker. Now Sacratini for the Cardiff Devils, a thorn in most team sides, to Jason Stone. Stone gives the puck away though, and Nottingham bring it forward. Phillips can't get it for the Cardiff Devils. Dan Tessier brings it in, fakes the shot across to Blas Emersic, and that's it. That'll be game over. 2-0. The GMB Nottingham Panthers lead the Cardiff Devils. Just under 55 minutes to go. 55:07 the time on the goal, and Blas Emersic buries it. Aubrey can't get across and slam the stable door shut, and it's high-five time at the Panthers bench. Against the Edinburgh Capitals, perhaps the league whipping boys, but you can never underestimate a Tony Hansard. Kusera makes a good save first period from the GMB Panthers, and Jim Vickers, who used to be with London, gets it up the boards and clears it for the Capitals. They've had some heavy defeats this season, and Nottingham are hoping to inflict another one on them in this one. Nottingham get it forward, and it's Blas Emersic slams on the brakes, feeds the back door, and it's the opening goal of the game. Dan Tessier converting. Bowen got it forward. Emersic across the face, and just 1:52 gone. Is this the start of a rout? Dan Tessier manages to get it out of his feet and away from the defenseman, and keeps it into the attack zone for the GMB Nottingham Panthers. It's a one-timer from Curtis Bowen, in off the goalie's shoulder. 4:12 gone in the game, and Panthers have got a firm grip on the Edinburgh Capitals in this one. Curtis Bowen left unmarked by 3 Edinburgh players standing around watching him in a line. Puck across to Bowen, and he just one-times it home. Now we've got some afters behind the play. And David Clark's in there. He's not backing down. Paul Moran's there ready to strut his stuff. Oduya now. Tony Hand doesn't know which one of the 2 set twos to go to. Oduya is corralled by Dion Darling. Dion Darling's not going to let the big NHL official heavyweight do any damage to his younger, smaller players. And here we go now. Dion Darling's throwing them. There's been a problem with the Edinburgh Capitals shirts. They're not tied down. Oduya, though, has to have his tied down if he chooses to fight. His shirt's coming off now, so that should be an extra penalty for him. Dion Darling's got him. It's always difficult to find a play when the gear comes out. For that reason, there's nothing to hang on to. Oh, Dion Darling's found something to hang on to. Oduya's throat. Well, that's unfair when a guy doesn't have his shirt tied down. Hopefully the referee will spot that, but perhaps not. Dion Darling doing his job, looking after his teammates. Still in the first period, the keeper using a forward stick or a defenceman stick. He's lost his goalie stick. And now Cote squares off with Jim Vickers. Middleweight contest. And Cote pulls him down rather easily. 2 falls or a submission, referee. Well, for some reason they called him Gentleman Jim Vickers when he was at London. A little bit of verbals going on. Both will go to the box. 13:31 gone. Cote and Vickers getting to know each other. Callie Carlson gets it on net. Kucera's got it. There's more push and shove around the net. Dan Welsh is in there. Oduya, 6'5", 6'6", having a go at Dan Welsh. Stevenson Moore, without his name on the shirts in there. He actually played in this building for Manitoba University a couple of seasons ago. Now Oduya's having a go at Clark. Well, Hicks is there. Jeff Sebastian, second period, brings it forward. Nice backhand and the shot's there and it's in the net. Cardarelli greases the GMB Panthers to a 3-goal lead. 23-12, great move by Sebastian, super finish by Joe Cardarelli. Dion Darling sends the troops forward. Cote to Welsh, to Cote. To the back of the net through the 5-hole. 33-50. Any hint of an Edinburgh comeback now dispelled. 4-0 to the GMB Panthers. Sweeping in a line. No one gets to anyone and the keeper doesn't get to that one through the 5-hole. Player coach Tony Hand will be worrying about his netminder. Third period action now. Dan Welsh gets it to Clark. Clark dives, gets it across to Sebastian, and Cote gets it into the back of the net. And the Panthers jump to a 5-goal lead. There's the play, full length diving, getting the puck across. And Cote just does enough to turn it into the back of the net behind Kucera. What a day at the office for Kucera. Oh, Dipsy Doodles all the way in. Brad Patterson tries the one-time, a great move. I don't know that Kucera knew he'd made the save. Now Matt Myers works the wall in the corner, gets it to Daniel Scott. Daniel Scott flips it back to Myers. He's a strong kid, Matthew. Daniel Scott trying to help him dig it out. Ross Dalglish can't get a piece of it, and it's still in the zone. Edinburgh just looking to get it out of the way. And they bang it down the ice for a whistle and some respite. Now McIntyre and Matt Myers having a chat. Kucera pulls McIntyre away. I don't think Edinburgh could win a fight in this one. Never mind an argument, never mind the game. And it's right in front from Matt Myers, off the keeper and into the back of the net. Panthers are now scoring trick goals. Beyond the goal line, he's got Brad Patterson right in front, but I think he'll find this one goes straight in off the keeper. 6-0 to the Panthers, and will it be 7? You betcha it will. David Clark on a super feed up the boards from Paul Moran, 53-27, 7-0 the score, and now they've started. Cote and Oduya have squared off, and Paul Moran, who was cross-checked on the play by Stevenson Moore, goes to teach him a lesson. Now he's got Elizabeth on his back as well. Oduya's trying to fight Dan Welsh. Dan Welsh holds him down to the ice. He's pinned down. Meanwhile, Elizabeth's been hauled off, the third man in, and pinned down by Cote. Well, it's Elizabeth that's ended up paired off with Paul Moran, and Cote is holding Stevenson Moore down. Elizabeth might regret getting involved in this one. Paul Moran trying to work something loose. They're the last two standing. And having fought one and having to fight another one is very tiring. Well, I did say I didn't think Edinburgh could win an argument, never mind a fight, and they haven't won the fight. They're certainly not going to win the game, and Oduya's not even going to finish the game. 7-0 to the GMB Panthers. Is the scoring finished yet? They're on the power play. They've got an opportunity to stretch it. Callie Carlson at the blue line. Edinburgh get a piece of it but can't clear it. David Clark fires it in low. Back to the front. Clark gets the tip and Brandon Cote hoiks it home. 56-22. Well, teams like playing at the National Ice Centre. It's such a great venue. But I think the Edinburgh Capitals will want to forget this one. 8-0 to the G&B Nottingham Panthers. Challenge Cup action between Nottingham and Newcastle. Andy Carson, the referee. And Nottingham looking for revenge for a 3-1 defeat in Newcastle earlier in the campaign. Wilson picks it up and gets it forward for the Newcastle Vipers, and Wilson latches onto the give and go and shoots off Cruikshank's shoulder and away to relative safety, but it's around in the crease area, and Lobby Longstaff, David Lobby Longstaff, the British veteran, might not be as quick as he used to be, but he's still got the soft hands. And with 16:25 to go first period, Newcastle have the lead. Newcastle keeping it in the attack zone. Nottingham trailing by a goal to nil and feeling some pressure, but now they get a chance to bring it forward. Back to full strength. And it's in the slot area, and it's an equalising goal for the G&B Nottingham Panthers. Tessier out of the box to jump into the play and help feed Brandon Cote in front. And it put Nottingham to full strength from 4-on-4 action and onto a power play equaliser. Now the G&B Panthers still on the power play. Saved by Kusera, and the rebound's jammed home. And it's a go-ahead goal. Carson points to the back of the net. And it's Tessier this time from Bowen and Welsh. 17:47. 2 power play strikes put Nottingham in front. Second period action, and Nottingham just get the puck into the attack zone, and they keep it there. 3-on-1. They've got lots of time. Joe Cardarelli, is he taking too much time? No, sir. And Nottingham stretch the lead to 3-1. The margin by which they lost up in Newcastle, revenge. Could be a busy night for referee Michael Hicks as the London Racers visit town. Duncan Dalmeo takes it forward from the face-off. Backhand to the crease area, but Cruikshank manages to get it away. And it's David Clark bringing it down the left wing for the G&B Nottingham Panthers. Bowen drives the net, and it's straight into Ladislav Kudrina, who of course played for the G&B Panthers in the playoffs last season. London bang it forward. Sebastian picks it off to Carlson. Carlson off the boards. Nice backhand to Myers, but he can't pick it up. And the London Racers bring it in for the long-range shot from Jason Norrie. Sebastian on the blue line. Nottingham on the power play. Sebastian times it right to the back of the net. Was there a tip? Was there a screen? Definitely. Don't think there was a touch. Carlson and Tessier will be awarded assists. 10:33 gone. Opening strike, Sebastian. Beautiful shot right in the corner. Where was the goalie? Nottingham get it forward. Paul Moran on a one-on-one. He tries to deke Kudrina, and Kudrina gets a pad to it. The rebound doesn't quite reach Matt Myers. Moran got the keeper down, but not the puck in the net. Sutter with the long-range shot. Second period. Nottingham trying to build on that one-goal lead. Right to the slot area. Pad save to deny Tessier. London can't get it out the zone. Carlson couldn't keep it in. Now Cardarelli gets it forward for the G&B Nottingham Panthers. Brandon Cote goes into the corner, takes a hit for the team. It's right out front, and it's buried. Joe Cardarelli set them forward and finished the move. 2-0 G&B Nottingham Panthers. 31:46 gone. Hard, low shot. Couldn't get down to it. Into the third period, it's been getting very niggly, this one. London trying to beat their way back into it in bully boy tactics, but it's Nottingham with it right in front. Emersick can't dig it out of his feet, and he's knocked to the ground by Robinson. And London just bang it out of the zone to try and get a whistle. Now London on the attack. And the shot comes in, but it's off target from Mark Thomas, and it goes all the way round. Player coach Maxwell plays it across the ice. Did that come out? Thomas kept it in, the linesman says. Rempel with the shot. Cornishi's levelled and Maxwell in the meantime puts the rebound away. Now we've got a game on. If London play hockey, they might get back into it. Rempel's shot off Baker's skate and then ricocheted around like a pinball, and Maxwell put it away. 10:53 to go and just the 1-goal spread now. Panthers leading 2-1. What a bad high hit from Maxwell on Brad Patterson, and now the backup netman has got a hold of Patterson's stick and won't let go. Now Baker's squared off with Brandon Cody, but Brandon Cody pulls him down and turns him over. They might have some history from North America, you know. Oh, Baker mouthing off. You always know who's won the fight and who's lost it. The one who loses is the one with all the mouth and the verbals afterwards. Well, it's still feisty. The bench still chirping at Cote. Wraith punches Cote twice. Well, the referee's there. Wraith's thrown a third punch. Fourth punch goes in from Wraith. Hicksy's there, the referee. Now Cornishi's been gunning for Dion Darling. Tries to get something going there, and Darling laughs at him. Panthers back on the attack as we get back to the hockey. Blas Amisic gets it to the side of the goal. Dion Darling with the backhand. Gets it in goal. Robinson can't get it past. Amisic back out front. Shot from Tessier just past the far post. Long range shot off target from Paul Burrington. The fans are into this one now. They're not happy with the London tactics. Brad Patterson makes them laugh and cheer as off his knees he bangs it down the ice into the empty net as London threw everything at Nottingham to try and get the equaliser. They didn't count on the little guy, stretching on his knees and sweeping the crumbs all the way down into the biscuit barrel. 59-20, 40 seconds to go. Game over. But look at the line he's put. Norrie sticks Paul Morant, punches him in the head, and the Nottingham youngster decides enough's enough. Genuine heavyweight against Nottingham, 22-year-old, born and bred. Crowd's enjoying this one. Norrie's not getting the better of it, and he's down. Oh dear. Must be tough for a coach when you send your heavies on to try and cause damage. And they embarrassingly come off second best. Well, Maxwell's still chirping. Now Cornish has sucker punched Dion Darling. Now Darling has no choice but to defend himself. Oh, that one looked like it missed, and but of course Darling's gone down. Darling hurt himself with that punch there. Cornish hasn't hurt Darling. Darling's punch that would have probably taken Cornish. What's he doing now? Pretending he's going to hit a guy when he's blatantly hurt him down. But Darling hurt himself there. That's a shoulder problem. That could be a lengthy spell on the sidelines. Sucker punch from Cornish started it. Well, I'm sure the home fans, the Nottingham fans, will be well impressed with Dennis Maxwell's tactics in this one. And now Baker has a go at Sutter straight from the face-off. And Sutter's not backing down. Sutter's chasing after Baker. Baker's already lost one little scrap today with Cote. Now he's going with Sutter. Both trying to get a good grip. Sutter throws them. Southpaw. And he gets a few away. Now he's switched. Orthodox. Sutter loses his feet in. The linesmen get in. And once again, Baker's doing the verbals. 0 for 2 on the night. He's booed all the way off the ice, Baker, and the home fans cheer Suts. And Panthers have the points as well as the victories of another nature. NHL and Olympic legend Theo Fleury comes to the National Ice Centre with the Belfast Giants, who get the puck first period down into the Panthers zone. Coach Ed Courtney takes a hit but gets back to feed Jason Ruff. Cruikshank comes a long way out and gets that one away, and Brad Patterson finishes the clearance. Now, second period, Nottingham Panthers get it forward. Lee Jameson fires it round the boards to try and get the Panthers out of the zone. Sutter's right in front, but he can't get to the rebound off Minard. Feeds the front though, and the Panthers take the lead. Tessier from Clark and Sutter at 29-27. Even strength opening goal. These two teams destined to have a bit of a race for the title. Callie Carlson's all over one of the forwards for the Belfast Giants like a dirty shirt. He's on him again. In danger of picking up a penalty not given. Now Todd Kelman, classic player, gets it forward for the Belfast Giants. Flurry across to Kelman. Kelman back in front. It's around the side of the net and Georgia Wada bangs it home. Nottingham on a delayed call coming, but it's not going to be given because Georgia Wada rattles it home. Alone at the side of the net. That's an equalising goal, and it comes just past the halfway mark of the game. GB international Lee Jameson dumps it slow. Oh, that's a bad one. Mark Morrison levels Callie Carlson, the captain, from behind, and here comes a lesson in manners for the Northern Ireland player. Paul Moran jumping to the defence of his captain. Carlson still dazed down on the boards. Mark Morrison likes to be called the Mo train. Well, he's in a train wreck right now. That's a lesson in manners, son. Carlson coming back to his feet. He'll be seeing stars in front of his eyes. And the home fans cheer Moran back to the box. He'll need ice bags for his knuckles. And Morrison will need them for his jaw. Belfast have got an equaliser, and now Curtis Hoope has put them in front just past the halfway mark of the game. 30-56 gone. Flurry with the draw. Kelman across to Hoope, and he just drilled it past Cruikshank. Keeper won't be happy with that one. Right in the corner, didn't have it covered. And he looks up to see a 2-1 scoreline in favour of Belfast. Panthers on the power play though. They've just gone 2-1 down. Curtis Bowen. Long range shot, and it's in the back of the net. Sebastian fires it, and Tessier gets the goal. Sebastian to Bowen, to Tessier. As Dan Tessier made room for himself and buried it through traffic. And all the 20s combined, 28, 21 and 26. It's 2-2 on the board. Second period drawing to a close. Both sides would love to sneak the lead. And Brandon Cote gets it across to Tessier, and Minard stacks the pads, and Awada clears it for the Belfast Giants into the third period. And Bowen gets it forward. Jason Bowen. Paul Moran brings it forward. Nice pass out to the left wing. Brandon Cote's shot. Rebound. Brad Patterson. Cross the crease. And how often does Joe Cardarelli latch onto the loose change? Panthers get the lead. Moran out to Cote. Cote's shot, save, rebound. Brad Patterson can't get it on target. Well, he really did off the pad. And Cardarelli sweeps up. Panthers lead by 3-2. Cardarelli, early doors, third period. Oh, they hit the post, the Belfast Giants, after a great pad save from Cruikshank, but the back door was wide open. And Morrison couldn't put the puck away, but Nottingham do. Curtis Bowen from the blue line with a rip snorter. 45-24. It's a 2-goal spread. Panthers lead by 4-2. Myers wins the draw. Curtis Bowen wins the hearts of the fans. Panthers patient on the build-up, power play. Tessier, right wing, has a look, sees what there is, checks the clock. Has time to do it. Awada tries to steal it from him. Sebastian, long range, rebound, and it's banged home. Clark and Sutter swung sticks at it. Clarkie gets the credit. He's punching the air in delight. And Panthers lead the league leaders by 5-2. 48-59. Power play. Sebastian the assist, rebound, Clark puts it away. Well, this could be a big win in the final shake of things from the end of the campaign. The home fans clapping down the clock in delight. Panthers in danger of taking their foot off the gas a little bit now. Skihar there, and he puts it through the 5-hole, but that's no more than a consolation. 21 seconds to go, that's not going to make a jot of difference. Goal difference isn't going to count come the final analysis of the standings. Skihar gets the third goal for the Belfast Giants, but the 5-3 scoreline means 2 points to the GMB Nottingham Panthers. Coventry and Nottingham's rivalry is getting not a million miles off the level of Nottingham against Sheffield. Cote with the shot on Klemper. He doesn't know where that one is. It trickles through the crease and Coventry bang it away. First period. Sjogren across the face, and it's the opening goal for Suts. Sean Sutter buries it. Cardarelli and Sjogren. Beautiful positioning from Sutter. And Nottingham take the lead at 10:33. Second period action, Nottingham keeping the pressure on the Coventry Blaze. There's a rebound there and it's banged away. Cote all over the goalie, falls over him. Accidentally, of course, referee. Blaz Amasic in the corner, feeds the crease area, rebound. Brandon Cote knocks it down and knocks it in for 2-0. Blaz Amasic, cool as a cucumber, into the crease, it's up in the air. Cote knocks it down, shoulder height, no high stick. Knocks it in, gets knocked down for his trouble by Graham Belak. But who's celebrating now? 2-0 Nottingham. Third period, Nottingham would like a clincher. That's a good save from Klemper, but the rebound could have gone anyway. Dan Tessier, short angle, it's up in the air. There's a lot of rebounds coming off Klemper in this one. Nottingham again putting the pressure on. Tessier out wide to Sutter. Sutter, wrist shot. Oh, he doesn't know where that one's going. Off the keeper and off the post. Mihalik, and it's tipped in by Barry Moore. This one's not over yet. Mihalik at point, and the former Manchester player gets enough wood on it to bobble it over Cruikshank's outstretched glove and pad, and Moore scores at 51-40. Game on. And it's a save from Cruikshank as Coventry try to keep the pressure on through Poirier. Poirier robbed by Cote. Cote bangs it round the glass. Nottingham trying to clear. Moberg in the corner, gets it deep past Tate. On to Poirier. Poirier out to point. To Barry Moore, and it's gone all the way in. 2 in less than a minute. Panthers looking at picking up points against last season's Grand Slam winners. And now they're looking to hang on to a point. 2-2. 2 in a minute. Both from Barry Moore. Blaisdell will be mad with his troops for going to sleep. Matthew Myers down the left wing, sets David Clark up, big shot, safe from Klemper, doesn't know where it is, looks behind him. Cote tries to win the draw for the GMB Panthers, can't quite get onto it, and Martin brings it into the corner, turns back and then backhands it to Poirier, and he clears the zone for Coventry, and they're coming forward in overtime. Tate out to Mihalik. Mihalik goes upstairs, and it's a sudden death winner for the Coventry Blaze. They've come from 2 goals down to steal 2 points. GMB Panthers get a point. It's technically a draw in regulation, but boy will that feel like defeat, big style, in the Panthers locker room. Home games on the same weekend and a fabulous crowd in excess of 4,500 to see the GMB Panthers against Basingstoke. Dan Tessier takes it in low, feeds the front. Sjogren! First goal at the National Ice Centre. Stefan Sjogren opens the scoring at 9:57. And Mark Bernard, the player coach now of the Basingstoke Bison, because Jamie Platt walked out on him and left him in the lurch. And the former keeper is a keeper again, and he's pulling that one out of the back of the net. 1-0 Nottingham. Nottingham would like to wrap this one early doors. It's the second game on the weekend. Rebound, Cote, back of the net and back out. The light's not come on, the referee's given it. Oh, Mark Bernard's now going berserk with the goal judge. I don't know why he's having to go at him. He hasn't given it. It's the referee and the linesman that have given this one. It does hit just inside the far post and come back out. Paws is celebrating because it's 2-0 Nottingham. First period. Paul Moran and Matt Myers steal the puck. Great pass out to the right wing. Matt Myers across the face, but it clips the skate of Jerry Galway. And now Shane Moore squared off with Paul Moran. Here we go. We'll give Moore his credit. The imports have talked the talk, but not walked the walk with Moran in this game. At least Moore hasn't run away. And down. Finish. Finito. Well, not the most spectacular so far, but the fans like it. And like I say, give the kid credit, young in there. Panthers still on the attack. Sjogren, pad saved by Bernard. He's getting better with each passing shift. Wojak long range pad save, kicked away second period. Michael Wales, another British youngster, gets it forward. And it's fell onto the tape for Greg Chambers, but he can't break the deadlock. Cruikshank still on the shutout at the moment. Long range effort, pad save to deny O'Keefe. Rebound, and it's on the line, and Bernard's gone down, and this time the referee says he gets to it. In and out of the mitt, and in the back of the net. That looks like a Joe Cardarelli goal. Sebastian, and then a bit of a tip from Sutter, in and out of the glove, and Cardarelli cleverly lifts Galway stick so that he doesn't get possession, and Cardarelli slips it into the back of the net. Slick stuff, and Panthers lead by 3 goals to 0. Jay Galway straight through Cruikshank. Thought he played the flute. Oh no, that's James, isn't it? This is Jerry. Well, Basingstoke are on the board. And Maltby, Galway, Shepherd and Chambers are banging the pads late in the second period. Have they got a chance? Well, not with Panthers like that. And it's in the back of the net. And the Panthers' third period, through Joe Cardarelli, have restored the 3-goal cushion. 43-33 gone. Tessier to Cardarelli. And not for the first time this season, nor in this match, he fires home low. And player coach Mark Bernard can't complain about that one, as the scoreboard racks round to 4-1. The Panthers keeping the pressure on, but this one surely in the record books now. Matt Myers in the corner, Galway fires it all the way around the glass. It's off the top, and here's Sean Maltby coming in, one-on-one. This will be interesting. And Cruikshank gets the stick save away to the corner and to safety. Nottingham steal the puck. Here comes Blas Emmersick. Fakes the shot, has a look, backhand off the skate of Ryan O'Keefe. Nearly an own goal, which would have been credited to Emmersick. Didn't go all the way in. Another pad save from Mark Bernard. He goes down a lot after the saves these days, and it's taken him longer to get up than he would have liked. Brahmanis through the 5-hole. 4-2 on the scoreboard. 9.5 minutes just under to go. Basingstoke might have breathed a bit of life into this one, but surely Nottingham will draw the curtains now. Long range effort, rebound coming back from the shot by O'Keefe, and Nottingham bring it forward. Curtis Bowen off Mark Bernard, it's in the air, where is it? It's behind you! And Basingstoke just batter it away. Capitals back at the NIC. We pick up the action in the second period with Dan Tessier's shot saved by Cusera. Paul Moran gets it to Myers. Myers one hands it to Callie Carlson, and he shoots just wide of the net. Carlson now at point. feeds it in down low. Myers across the face, and Cardarelli's shot somehow doesn't find the back of the net. Curtis Bowen drives the net down the right wing, and he's over the keeper, and the puck's into safety in the corner from the Edinburgh perspective. Now Nottingham again, and it's a pad save that could have gone anywhere, and Edinburgh get the chance to clear. Cruikshank plays it up the boards to Brandon Cody. Cody has a look, backdoor, Blas Emmersick. 1-0 Nottingham, sweeping move from the goalkeeper, who picks up an assist on the goal timed at 28:05. Cruikshank to Cote, to Emmersick. The deadlock's broken. G&B Panthers lead by a goal to nil. Still in the second period, Blas Emmersick neutralised, gets it forward, the long reach brings it back, and the shot goes off to Sarah and behind the net. David Clark feeds the front, and it's a rip snorter of a shot from Sutter, and that bounces every which way. More shots raining in from the G&B Nottingham Panthers. Callie Carlson keeps it in at point and turns it in low. And Kusera behind. Oh, he's only passed it as far as Cardarelli, out to Sutter. Oh, what a mistake from Kusera. He'd been having a fine game, but Coach Tony Hand shakes his head all the way back to the team bench in disgust. The keeper on the penalty kill, trying to help the D, does the worst possible thing. Passes it straight to Cardarelli, out front to Sutter. Panthers double the lead on the power play just before the halfway mark. Return of the Sheffield Steelers to the NIC. Panthers winning 3 out of 3 so far. It's a new look Steelers though, as Simpson tries to get them in the lead with Maxwell and Robinson in from London. Jason Robinson throws the big hit on the boards. Can Panthers clear the zone? Yes they can, and they bring it forward. Brandon Cote on a bit of a search and destroy mission, but it's a long range shot from Robinson. Rebound Luciak. The visitors have the lead. The Sheffield Steelers with their noses in front. Robinson's shot, pad save, and it comes back to Luciak to open the scoring at 2:32. Fabulous atmosphere. The game brought forward 24 hours to a Friday night, and the Panthers fans turned up in bigger numbers than normal even. Big marketing drive on it, and because it's the best game in the sport, and it's Panthers pushing forward. Joe Cardarelli with the attempt on net. Cote wins the draw. Jeff Sebastian buries the equaliser. Duncombe in the box for tripping. Costly penalty for the Sheffield Steelers. And Nottingham on level terms on the power play at 8:32 thanks to former Sheffield Steeler Jeff Sebastian. Well, it's the biggest rivalry in the sport, and they're tied at 1 apiece first period. Curtis Bowen drives the right wing. The shot's off target. It comes back off the board though, and Panthers keep it in the zone. And that one comes off Lehman and goes astray. And then it's back to Cardarelli in front. His shot is blocked somehow, and Sheffield just bang it down the ice to get some respite. Nottingham piling the pressure on. Lehman in that orange pad, orange glove, orange blocker, orange helmet kit. Sjogren keeps it in, fires it in deep. Panthers with the puck in low. Blas Emmersick out front. Tessier bids farewell to the fans on his way to Switzerland in style. Tessier out front. No one going near him. Shudra just cruising. Tessier celebrated. 17-19. Panthers take the lead. Second period action, and Sheffield Steelers trying to get back on level terms. Shudra in his favourite slot right in the middle. Pad save denied by Cruikshank. Sheffield keep it in the Nottingham zone, but eventually Nottingham get it cleared. Duchem in the corner takes the hit from Blas Emmersick. Emmersick hit by Maxwell. Pucks in the corner and Nottingham battling for it. Cote feeds Blas Emmersick in front just over the bar and into safety. Richard Wojak dips through and shoots. Third line causing problems for the Sheffield Steelers, and they're being run ragged. Nottingham through the captain, get it out of the zone, it's fed forward, it's the third line again, making things happen. Dan Tessier working at centre with the youngsters, cruises across, makes some space, and it's off the post, and it's in the back of the net. Jeff Sebastian. Cardarelli's shot rebounds off the post, back out to Jeff Sebastian, and he reacts the quickest. Shudra can't get there, and the former teammate can only watch Jeff Sebastian stretch Nottingham's lead to 3-1. Jeffrey trying to get back into the game, bring it forward, but Nottingham steal the puck on the right wing, and it's taken forward by Paul Moran. He has a look, feeds Tessier in front. Oh, what a brave effort, and Lehman doesn't know where it is, but Tessier denied. Luciak, long range, goes wide, and Cruikshank is alert to the dangers. Ken Simpson tries to get something going for Sheffield, and it's cleared down the ice. Lehman comes out. Lehman passes it off the boards, but only as far as Blas Emersic. Blas Emersic hits what amounts to an empty net. You've been tangoed, Lehman. You have been tangoed. He brings that orange protective gear all the way out to the blue line, fluffs the clearance, and cool as a cucumber, Blas Emersic says, thank you very much, we'll make it 4-1. Sarich forces his way forward for the Sheffield Steelers straight from the face-off, and Massa is denied at the post. Maxwell trying to get something from inside the crease going, but it's all the way down, and ironic cheers for Lehman as he manages to stop the puck on that, in effect, icing call. Cardarelli feeds the left wing. We've got a man at the back door, Sutter, we don't get it to him. Cardarelli shot off target. Now Tessier, backhand pass to Bowen. Bowen with a snapshot, goes round the boards. And the Nottingham fans get a man back, and it's Stefan Sjogren going forward. The match is drawing to a close. He's taken down by Lennartson. What's the referee's decision? Arms crossed above his head, and referee Andy Carson gives that rare thing in ice hockey, a penalty shot. Well, what will the big defenseman do? They played Juice Boy to see who's going to buy the pop after training, and it's all one-on-ones like this, penalty shots. Here comes Stefan Sjogren. Sjogren versus Lehman. One-handed tap home. Ooh, has he been watching Peter Forsberg? That rounds off a great night for the GMB Nottingham Panthers, and a 5-1 victory. Love lost between the Coventry Blaze and the GMB Nottingham Panthers. This semi-final cup action, and Nottingham without Darling, without Moran and without Cote. First leg though, Dan Welch against his former team. To Calder on his home debut on his return to the team, one of their leading scorers from the Grand Slam year last year. He misses the net. Sjogren ties his man up deep in behind the Nottingham net, but Welsh tries to dig it out against his former club mates, of course. Martin sets up Moberg. Moberg, long range, kicked aside by Cruikshank. Dan Seaman making his debut for the GMB Nottingham Panthers, involved in the play there. And Calder is in front for the shot from 3 feet out and misses the target. Now Chevery brings it forward. Long range effort off target. Comes round, it's kept in though by Mihalik. Nottingham pick it off and bring it forward. Dan Seaman to Joe Cardarelli. They played together at Bracknell a couple of years ago. Cardarelli, blind pass, does eventually get there to Seaman, and it's up in the air off Klemper's shoulder from Sean Sutter. Even game, even game. Barry Moore, long range, out of the glove and into the corner and away to safety. Off Cruikshank, and again to safety, Curtis Bowen. Fires it forward, took his time, got the feed away. It's in Sutter's feet, can he dig it out? Yes, it's Dan Seaman. Dan Seaman can't get the shot away. Cardarelli is behind the net. Seaman tries to kick it along the boards to him. It doesn't get there, but Cardarelli picks it off and tries the wrap around, and Klemper just gets the pad down. He's still down, still sitting in the crease, but Nottingham can't keep the pressure on. Martin has a look, plays it rink wide with Mihalik. Picked off, and in the back of the net, Joe Cardarelli! Nottingham take the lead. 31-18. Good interception, good anticipation, and a great completion to the move. Well, Coach Mike Blaisdell would have taken that before the game, I can promise you that. He knew this one was going to be tough. Chevry gets it forward for the Coventry Blaze. Martin at the blue line. Long range effort all the way through. Ooh, Curtis Cruikshank won't be happy with that one. 33-21. Calder and Chevry get the assist, and the Coventry Blaze are back on level terms. Sebastian and Chevry right in front. Don't think the Crook Dogs saw much of that one. Now Coventry trying to build on that goal. Calder takes it forward to Mihalik, off target. Calder manages to get something on it. Callie Carlson not sure where it is. It was behind him. And they keep it in. Dan Welsh out front, and it's buried by Chevry. 34-08. That's 2 in less than a minute to bring Coventry from a goal down to a goal in front. Well, there's a long way to go in this one, and those Coventry fans chanting easy, easy would best be reminded there's another period tonight, and then there's 3 more to come in Nottingham. Nottingham still in the second period as it draws to a close on the power play. Working hard behind the net. Cardarelli across the front. Dan Seaman stuffs it home. The keeper says he's got it. Now there's going to be controversy here. We had it at the end of the first period when Nottingham had the puck in the back of the net. The referee gave it, and the linesman said Clark was in the crease where he'd gone to follow the puck. That goal should have stood. This time, I think the books are being balanced, because perhaps this one was in the keeper's glove there, and Dan Seaman poked it in, and the goal's been given. Equalising goal on the power play, 38-43, 2-2 the score, 4 periods to go. Third period action then of the Challenge Cup semi-final first leg. Curtis Bowen on a mission on a power play, gets it forward, stick handles his way through the Coventry Blaze defence. Martin goes through in the corner, he feeds it out to the wing to Sutter. Now it's Bowen again to Clark. Clark fires, pulls the trigger, and it trickles through. David Clark on the power play. Nottingham incredibly back in front. Coventry with injury problems of their own, but all their guys that were supposed to be out are actually playing, and they're playing a regular shift. Nottingham with 3 key guys not playing in this one. Take the lead again, 3-2, 45-37 gone. Now Blaisdell would take that at 60 minutes. Curtis Bowen with the puck behind his own net. Starts forward. Last time it led to a goal. Can they do it again on the power play? Curtis Bowen this time comes left wing. Takes it over. Keeps possession. He's robbed, but it falls kindly for the GMB Nottingham Panthers. Hammerstick to Sjogren. Sjogren swings it across, and it's gone all the way through. Bowen, who started and finished the move, down on one knee, and it bounces around and lands in the net. 48-01. Now Blaisdell would definitely have taken that scoreline. 2-4, Nottingham in front. Challenge Cup semi-final first leg, third period. Tiredness going to kick in for the GMB Nottingham Panthers. They haven't had as many bodies to use, and it's the Coventry Blaze bringing it forward. There's a rebound there off Cruikshank, and it's jammed home by former Panther Dan Welsh. Moberg's shot, rebound, just past the 50-minute mark, and Dan Welsh has reduced the deficit. 4-3, the GMB Panthers lead. And there's hope for those Coventry fans yet in this one. Coventry bringing it forward on the power play. Barrymore fires it all the way round, rims the puck. Coventry keep it in the zone. Moberg fires it along the right wing. Moberg again, right across, rink wide. Deflects off Callie Carlson's skate into the corner. Dan Welsh. Barrymore puts it in the back of the net. Long range. Wrist shot. Straight in. 51-56. That's a 4-4 scoreline in this one. And whilst he would have preferred 4-2 if you'd asked him at the start of it, he'd have taken a draw out of this one, Coach Mike Blaisdell. Nottingham bang the puck down and into the Coventry zone. Matt Myers tries to take a hit, but he's carrying an injury. Coventry come forward looking for something late in the game. Cardarelli gets it forward. He's got Matt Myers with him. It's across to Matt Myers. Matt Myers one-hands the puck and then Klemper knocks the goal off. I don't think you could say he did it on purpose, but it does come off remarkably easily in Coventry when the Blaze are under pressure. Coventry get it forward into the Panthers zone. The fans clapping down the last moments of the game. Sjogren in the corner. Bielax nails him with an elbow in the corner. His feet off the ice. Sjogren still down hurt. We haven't had a whistle. Now the hooter goes. We can get treatment on there for Stefan Sjogren. I think he's in la-la land at the moment. The players go around. Well, I can hear the scorer shouting, that was a good hit, that was a good hit. Watch, feet off the ground, jumps, 6'5". Depends how you define the word good. And now Bielax at the Panthers bench. Coach Mike Blaisdell's involved. Everyone trying to get a piece of the action. Everyone standing up trying to get a better view. Well, Sjogren was chirping at the Nottingham bench as the handshake should have been taking place. It's finished 4-4. Look beyond the incident to the half-time scoreline in the Challenge Cup semi-final. Into December and the Cardiff Devils visit the National Ice Centre. Aubrey pokes it into the corner. Matt Myers hustling and bustling for it. Being manhandled by Jeff Burgoyne, but Nottingham keep possession. Brad Patterson in deep. Nottingham still suffering from injuries, and Coach Blaisdell has rejigged the lines, although he's sitting up in the boxes because he's suspended for this one after that fracas at the end of the semi-final in the Cup. David Clark, second bite at the cherry, just off target. And the power of the shot comes back out of the corner and all the way down the ice. Dan Seaman brings it forward, home debut, shot, rebound, it's there! Rebound to Sean Sutter. Dan Seaman will get his first home point in a Nottingham Panthers shirt after he was cut by the Sheffield Steelers and picked up by Nottingham as cover for the injured Brandon Cote. And it doesn't hurt to have him in the lineup with Tessier moving to Switzerland as well. 1-0 Nottingham, 7:26 of the first gone. Well, Cardiff Devils lose the puck in Panthers zone and Nottingham bring it forward. And it's Brad Patterson, drop past David Clark, wrist shot, back of the net. Clarkey pulls the trigger. Great shot, great finish. The first Aubrey sees of this one is when he looks over his shoulder. Myers and Patterson the assist, 16:32 gone. And against the odds, Cardiff have got injuries, but only half as many as Nottingham. Panthers take a 2-goal lead. There's hardly a soul on the bench to give the high five to. First period, David Clark winds up again, and it's a repeat performance. David Clark celebrates on the other side of the National Ice Centre as the GMB Nottingham Panthers make it 3-0. And coach Ed Patterson will have a heck of a team talk to come in the first interval. GMB Panthers 3, Cardiff 0, first period. Well, Cardiff know they need the next goal if they're to get anything out of this one. They're keeping the pressure on and it's in front but off the side netting. Voth goes deep and plays it across. Not exactly what he meant, but he's got it back now in front and he shoots low. Ooh, a lot of goal left open there. Curtis Cruikshank had the near post covered, but Rempel fed Voth, and at 28:37, Cardiff Devils have at least got a foot on the ladder. 3-1 Nottingham lead. Well, Cardiff Devils getting a bit of passing going. That one was lucky, but it's a rebound and it's in the back of the net from young Brit Mark Richardson. 2 in just over a minute, and from a comfortable 3-0 scoreline, the Devils have got it back to 3-2, and the Panthers have got a game on their hands. Approaching the halfway mark, and Panthers with just a single goal lead. Here comes Patterson though, can he extend the lead? He fakes the shot, it's back to Cardarelli! It's bouncing around in the crease area, Sutter pokes it out of the glove, and it's banged home by Cardarelli. Well, referee Boniface shaking his head at Sutter there. I think he's denying him an assist, but it's definitely Sutter who pokes it out of the lobster pot and feeds it to Cardarelli. And Cardarelli gives Panthers a 2-goal cushion. Well, Devils scored 2 in just over a minute. He's Sutter. If he squeezes that in, and he does, it's 2 in less than a minute for Nottingham to restore the big cushion. And Nottingham lead by 5 goals to 2. An amazing game that's gone from 3-0 against the odds to 3-2. And now it's back to 5-2 with 2 goals in just over a minute for Cardiff and 2 goals in just under a minute for the GMB Nottingham Panthers. Well, suspended coach Mike Blaisdell will be pulling out what's left of his grey hair in this one. Cruikshank's gone to the locker room for equipment repairs. Woolhouse has gone in net, and the first thing he has to do is pick the puck out of the net. 5 and game for spearing against Rian Derby. Nottingham to the power play, Cruikshank to the locker room, and amazingly, the Cardiff Devils score short-handed. Goulet on a feed from Patterson, 33-26. And instead of using the power play to their advantage, Nottingham have let the Cardiff Devils back into the game. Voth with Bowen deep in Panthers zone. Seaman tries to get it to the side of the net. Remember, the Devils still short-handed, and they've scored another one. It took a deflection. 2 shots, 2 goals for the Cardiff Devils short-handed. Garrow with their 4th, and that makes it 5-4. And this amazing roller coaster of a game has had another twist and a turn. Cruikshank back in net's third period for the GMB Nottingham Panthers, and they have a chance to extend the lead now, but Aubrey, just scrambling, manages to keep the Panthers at bay. Cardiff can't get it down the ice, and Seaman keeps it in for Nottingham. Face off Nottingham end. Cardiff looking for the equaliser. This one's tense now. We're at 5-4, a 1-goal game. Everyone piles in to protect Cruikshank. Everyone piles in to protect the players who are being pushed around from both sides. Big shot coming in there from Nathan Rempel off target. Nottingham trying to get it forward. The clock's counting down. Nottingham get it forward still. It clicks off the skate of Rempel. Sean Sutter, long range, empty net. Wrap it up, 2 points. Christmas is coming. We're in December. And Sean Sutter bags a hat-trick. And he's got to be man of the match in the most amazing game we've seen for a long, long time.
Well, that's the season so far. It's been fun. It's been exciting. We'll see you at the games.